Hey everybody, Dallisa Hawking here. I'm a fifth generation psychic medium and CEO of Spirit and Spark. We connect individuals around the world with spiritual and wellness practitioners. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I wholeheartedly believe the universe sends you to the people and the teachers that will help open up something for you. And I trust that you found this video for a reason, that there will be something in this as a message for you for the week ahead. Thank you so much to my Spark Plug members. We are having great conversation, and the member portal is filled with lots of goodies. And so thank you to all of our Spark Plug members. If you're sitting out here watching this video, and you're like, I have no idea what the Spark Plug group is, or maybe you're somebody who's feeling disconnected, lonesome, fearful, I would encourage you to join the Spark Plug community. We have people from all across the United States, and we do have somebody from the UK. And so I'd love to welcome you to the Spark Plug community. The link is in the description of this video. So as a clairvoyant, clairaudient, and clairsentient, I receive a lot of messages and downloads regularly. And today's video is going to walk you through the energy that I'm feeling for the week ahead. I am based in the United States, and so please know that the messages that are coming forward, a lot of them will have a lot of the heaviness of the energy around the United States. And just take it with a grain of salt, breathe, meditate, and focus on yourself, but we'll get into the messages here in a second. I'm going to share with you the channeled information that came through, and then I'm going to pull some cards and we'll see what tarot cards are coming forward for the week ahead. What do we need to know? If you haven't done so already, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and leave me a comment. I read every single comment on the videos. It helps to give me a pulse of where you're at energetically, how you're feeling, and what resonates with you in these messages. So for more information on my work and that of my company and the practitioners, go to spiritandspark.com. Spiritandspark.com. Okay, so the messages that came forward that were channeled, it's funny, you know, there was a short period where they were having me do just verbal channels where I'd pop on, close my eyes, and just start talking and sharing the channeling from my team, my spirit team. And lately they've been, write this down, don't forget this. And it feels very urgent, very important. And not to say the last downloads weren't, or, you know, the videos that we've seen haven't been important, but it feels like we're reaching a crescendo, all right? So I'm gonna go through the messages and then the cards, and then we will send out blessings all over the world for all of you watching, okay? Again, if you want to be a part of conversation that's happening in real time, join the Spark Plug community, all right? That's how you would do that. So the messages, can we all just take a deep breath and let it all out, right? Okay. They said, be vigilant, open your eyes, don't trust what you're seeing on TV, social media, from friends, from family, from coworkers. I'm not saying the people around you are liars, but I'm saying they're operating from wherever their energy frequency is at, okay? Excuse me. So for example, if you are watching the news and being pulled into the narrative of the news, you are in the midst of the energy, and they're saying very clearly, get out of it, get out of it. If you want to know the truth, you have to ask your heart, you have to go inward, you have to have silence and introspection. So if you have not been meditating, this would really be the time to start doing it, okay? And I'm not saying that to be cute or to be funny. You are going to have to rely on your inner knowingness, all right? We are going to be doing a live broadcast on the 20th, Inauguration Day. It's at 10:11 a.m. Pacific time, 1:11 Eastern time. It's going to be broadcast through the Spirit and Spark YouTube channel. Go on there and look under the live scheduled broadcast. And it should also go on the Spirit and Spark fan page. But I bring this up because I'm going to help you stay balanced, stay focused, stay calm, if you allow me to help you, but you also have to meet me halfway. All right. So keep your eyes open. Ask your heart, what is the truth here? Like, gosh, I just feel like I'm being pulled from over here and being pulled from over here. I don't know what to do. That's when you go into your breath, even having your hands on your heart and taking a few deep breaths, asking the question, and really feeling what the answer truly is. The messages have been coming in pretty rapidly that say, don't trust what mass media is telling you. Remember, what's the catchphrase? Everybody that's been following me, what's the catchphrase for 2021? Yeah, plot twist. So if you thought that this year was just going to go doop to doop to doop to doop to do, not going to happen. Not going to happen. So while you go through the ups and downs, the ebbs and flows, you have to keep balanced. Your goal this year is to be as neutralized as you possibly can. And I think I've shared this with you before. If you're on one side of the political arena and they're on other side of the political arena, and you both want to like voice your concerns and all that stuff, that means you're not in the middle. Okay. So our goal this year is to get ourselves really to an energetic, neutral place where the things around us don't trigger us anymore. So it doesn't mean that, your Uncle Tom can't sit down at dinner and start going off about politics. The key is that it actually doesn't bother you and that you can look at it for the energy that it is. You can see the place, the energetic place that your Uncle Tom is coming from, and that you can really just see it objectively. That's the goal this year, is to be able to have conversation with people where it's not going to trigger you. If it upsets you when somebody says something that doesn't align with what you think or believe, that is your wound. That is part of your trigger that you will work to heal this year. And I'm telling you, whether you want to or not, this year is going to force you to heal it. So I would say do it on your own accord, welcome it in, say, hey, why am I feeling afraid right now? What am I afraid of? Oh, I'm afraid that things are not going to be like they've been. Okay, well, why does that bother me? Oh, because I like to be in control. Oh, I need to clear on the energy of control. I don't have any control, and I need to clear on that, okay? Because control is an illusion. So that was the first part of what came forward as the message. Then they said, I guess I just talked about this, but they said, Spirit wants you to be neutral so you can be more universal, so that you can get higher frequencies, so that you can bring in source guidance. If you are too wrapped up in the narrative of what is going on around you, that person's drama, that person's opinion, you're too caught in that energy, and it brings your frequency down, which means you're not getting source energy. That's why meditation is going to be so critical in, yes, this week for sure, but also this year. Okay, they said if you're triggered, that means you're not neutral and you're reacting rather than being an observer. This year, you're asked to be more of an observer. Okay, and if you're having trouble and you just keep reacting, that's your wound. Congratulations. That's why you're here on very hard earth school, to learn your wounds, to heal them, and to become more energetically neutral. All right. They said, invite your wounds and triggers to step up, to step in. Ask it why it's there, which is the example I gave about fear and like things not being the same. So do it yourself. Why is it bothering you? Ask it why it's there. Give it permission to go. So once you understand, using my example, okay, yep, I got to clear on control. Yeah, I'm not in control. It was just an illusion. I got to let it go. Control, I give you permission to go. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for making me feel safe. But I know it's an illusion, and I'm no longer in control. I'm going to just surrender. I'm going to flow. I'm going to flow. I'm going to listen to my divine guidance for instruction, for clarity on where to go, what to do. And I'm just going to release control. I don't need to be in control. Okay, so that's where the healing starts to come in. Allow old parts of you to be released. Allow old parts of you to be released. Allow it to go. Give it thanks. Thank you for helping me, with whatever it is that energy's been helping you with, but then it's time to let it go. All right. They reminded you can only have faith or fear. I say it in almost every video now. Faith or fear, which one? You can't be in faith and fear at the same time. You're only in one or the other. So if you're feeling triggered, is this a place of fear? Okay, what am I afraid of? Okay. It says whenever it is fear, lean into it. Ask what purpose it serves and then heal it. So the week ahead is going to be, they're saying bumpy at best. I am honored to be able to be a guide, a helper for you. There are moments that you are going to go through that you're going to feel like maybe that tower is burning down, okay? Please, please hear my voice as I say this. As the tower is burning down, go within. Go within, okay? So right now, this week, I want you to pick out a couple of meditation videos that you like. I want you to download them on your computer or on your phone so that you have access to the files. I want you to be able to tap into those resources when you need them. I need you to write down the text line for Spirit and Spark, write it down on a piece of paper. I've seen different visions in regards to the internet and social media and not really having accessibility like we've had. And you might need to send a text. I'm not saying that if things are going down that line is still going to work, but I am saying it's worth having it and trying it just in case. The number is 702-551-6819. Write it down. Yeah, you can rewind the video. 551-6819, area code 702. Okay? And you can always send a text and check in. My strong suggestion is if you can make it happen, and I'm going to pull cards in a minute. If you can make it happen, please join the Spark Plug community. Please, because I don't want you to feel that you have to be alone through all of the volatility this year. Please, please just join us. You don't have to go on video, you don't have to say anything, but you can be present if you don't want to go on any of the broadcasts that we're doing. But you will feel a part of a community. Now is the time to do that, okay? Okay, so let's pull a couple cards. And as a reminder, if you are looking for a session, because you want to know like, how is this going to affect me? What's going to happen? How do I deal with this energy? How do I clear the energy? You can always go on spiritandspark.com, spiritandspark.com, click book a session, and you can download onto your computer the PDF that's the practitioner directory. That way you have their phone numbers too, okay? I would go and do that in advance and as part of your preparation. Make sure you have gas in your car. Make sure you have food and water. Make sure you have a first aid kit, whatever you feel you're going to need to potentially be at home for a while, okay? I'm not saying that to cause fear. I'm just trying to help you get prepared. We should all be prepared at any point. We never know what's going to happen, natural disasters that may occur. We should always be prepared, but most people are not. And so if there's anything you need, now is the time, all right? Okay, so let me ask a question. So Spirit team, with these cards, let's go ahead and pull a couple cards. Show me this week ahead for, show me this week's energy. I was gonna say the United States, but I feel like the United States is gonna ripple all over the world. So I think just a couple of cards for this week are gonna be fine. We'll just keep it, more global. My God, every card I have been pulling today is all about action. Man, I actually just pulled this card with this question. I was doing another broadcast to a group of over 400,000 women, and this card just came out for the very same question that I'm asking. So it's very clear that this is a card that wants to represent the week ahead. Okay, let's do one more card. And comment, let me know what resonated with you with everything that I was sharing. I'd love to hear your thoughts. How are you feeling energetically as you watch this? Okay. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so sorry, I'm talking to my spirit team over here. You can write down the names of these cards and you can go online and Google the card, the tarot card, and you can pull up all kinds of information. So if you're into tarot cards, you want to learn about them, you know, you can Google and read all about these cards for this week. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles is up first, which is the same card I just got to that large group of women. This is a card of action, but it's also about being calculated. It's about being methodical, and it's about thinking about things from a very calm place. So just like I told you, you've got to stay calm. You've got to stay within yourself, okay? There are going to be things unfolding rapidly around you. Stay within yourself and ask your heart for guidance. I promise you, you came into this body with things inside of yourself that are going to help save you, okay? To save your energy. Then we got the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is about things being resolved, troubles being put to rest, and things also ending, okay? So this week is going to mark, I believe, endings, which then signals beginnings. However, I think that the doors closing, doors opening are going to be murky. We're not going to really know which way the energy is pointing. A lot of the collective consciousness around the world, everybody that's in a human body, we're all kind of opting into the energy right now and what that's going to do and what it's going to mean. I think this week is going to feel heavy, but lots of things unfolding, which is why I go back to what they said about be vigilant, open your eyes, don't trust what you're seeing around you, ask yourself what the truth is, okay? Then we got the 4 of Cups, which is thinking through things, contemplating. It's about also seeing the silver lining. What are you missing? Are you focused on everything that's going bad and you're actually missing the things that are working and going well for you? So this week you need to focus on your silver lining. Know that doors are going to open and doors are going to close, but don't feel like you have to know exactly what's going on. Let it unfold, okay? Remember, you are not in control. So release the need for control and understand why you are fearful and what that fear is showing up to tell you. Things are going to be methodical. They're going to be calculated. And there are going to be things unfolding that are going to require you to go within to be calm. I know I'm repetitive. I know I've said the same thing 5 times in this video, but I feel like you really, really need to hear it now. We are, 2021 is going to be a year you're never going to forget, okay? But you have everything you need to stay calm and balanced. I hope, I pray, I see you over in the Spark Plug group. Now is the time to do that. Get your meditations ready. Even make a little list of a couple of things that you will do to stay calm and balanced and focused. And you are going to write down the text line for Spirit and Spark. And you can also opt in by texting the word expand, 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 to 33222. That will give you our text alerts, okay? So comment, let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to connect with us over at spiritandspark.com. And I hope that I'm able to welcome you over to the Spark Plug community. It's time. All right, I will see you again next week. Enjoy your day, because remember, there's always a silver lining and you can always choose faith over fear. Bye for now.